Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line.
Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Whipping run into Allen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 boxes, the Cowboy 80. Slam. Let's go.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready? Hop. Lions.
Another run to Mitchell. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jimbo. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, check. And keep press on 80. Steady.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down and 6 now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
They'll set up to throw. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. Third and 4.
19 tack. Come on, come on. Hit. Panthers, Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
70 Lions.
They'll run with Mitchell. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
On the
Third
ready.
and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Ready. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll drop the throw. Smith and Jigma with the ground. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Yellow 22.
And they'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These 2 teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Look 50. Green. Go ready. Ready.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, ready. 45, 1.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Here we go. Set. Black on 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Mega. Hut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw to Musgrave. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Come on, set. 43 red, 60 red, 60 red. Set.
They'll run on first down. It's Moran. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Down. Red, 38.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Steal, check steal. Check hunt.
He'll drop to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
White, white. Check smash. Set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Yellow, 22. Spike.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready?
They run it with Chandler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and we get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
On the double.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Hawks.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Seahawks at 6-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Drop 50, drop 50.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They get this out quickly to the left. Oh, he brought on a carpet, a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a 4th down conversion. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Cowboys, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Allen, he's got him on the slant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw again. They'll run the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Let's go. 19 lock, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
6-yard gain.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spot, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spot, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are even at 10 apiece.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. In that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cougar 19, Panther 6, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. Now inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. White. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
45, wide. Red, 52. Green jack. 6, Lega. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. He had him there open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That can be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Smith-Njigba. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Seahawks
90, 70, 70 Rangers.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. 43 rail. Claws red. Set.
He'll look to throw. Now it's, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On the set.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut, hut.
They're going to look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for... fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready. Blue 32. Black ultra. Slice blue. Set.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Double 38-45. Right. Blue striker. Green jack. Hut.
2nd and 3. Over the middle, complete. It's Moran. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Drill green. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
60 reps. 60 reps.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Needle blue. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Down. Black 40.
Pass complete there to Nakua. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
The Seahawks 15-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boye Mafe just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Down. 3rd and long.
On the set.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready. 52 blue. Yellow.
Looking to throw. And he is caught. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, and partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
Let's go. 10 black. Drill 52. Steel black. 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
19 tight. Let's go. 60 by Dragon 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He got his man complete over the middle. It's Allen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Wait.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Set, 10 cycles. 52 blue.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 line. Liking 18.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Tag. Back go 80. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Trap 50. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Buffalo 18. Get up. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Panther 11. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Rams are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Black 40. 52 Brasper. Blue check. Blue black. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Moran. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready. 50 green. Slice blue. Drill green.
2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22, green jack. Spike, white. Black shot. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that would be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
For the Rams field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Rail, yellow.
Back to throw now on 1st first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
Second and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue, 32. Smash. Smash. Hey, go steal. Mega. Mega. Claws red. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game
60
long.
red. 60 red.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Allen has it, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
19 Lions. Go. Press roll 80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Ready. Stop low 18. Trap 50. Trap 50. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
The Seahawks on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
60 by Mustang 19.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
14 yards.
1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Chalk, 17. Drill, green.
They're going to look to throw. A short throw to Musgrave. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
45, white. Hey, go Fury.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st down, it's Moran. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
38.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moran. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
32.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Ready up.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4.
52 blue. Claws red. Slides blue. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
52 black, 50 green. Ready.
Chandler trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Chandler.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Down. Black 40. Set.
And this pass broken up. And the contact low time there, and now 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Set, hut. 10 black. Shovel, 38. White, white. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Terrence Ferguson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
They'll drop to throw.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And no timeouts at their disposal here, so he gets up and spikes it to stop the clock.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Count 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready,
Back to throw again.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Viking 18. Go.
They'll look to throw again.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
7-5, Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19 target, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. You gotta motion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Working the sideline there.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
Ready, ready.
Here's first and goal.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Bronco 80. Under 10. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who